From the day one, the key learning points that I took and that I actually will bring to Portugal is that we are already a social enterprise there, but all the committees are not aligned. Also that the finance culture should be more focused. We should be more focused on that, and that we are not giving the opportunities to the member that we should give.
Through the organizational value, especially the social enterprise part, I learned a new perspective of rethinking what we are doing. It has a huge impact on the society, not only in terms of the students that we are giving them experience, but actually we are doing good things to the society, drives the social impact. So I think what I will bring to my LC after this conference is a new perspective to my members, that to give them a meaning of their job and to have a bigger picture than just to focus on making calls and book meetings. There's a whole other levels meaning behind the whole package.
So on Thursday we did a lot of self-reflection, why we're in ISEC and what's our role and how we set our goals. And I think it's also important to take it to the LC, that members know why they're in ISEC and what they want to get out of it, because it's important for their way in ISEC. And we also were talking about social enterprise, and in Vienna we're already selling ISEC as social enterprise, and we should go on like this, because this is the way we can have more impact and also are more sustainable for our
So what I realized during day 2 is that in Canada, for example, we have 28 LCs. Some are stronger, some are weaker. And if we really share the knowledge about what we could do better, we would really grow as a country. We should create a platform where good LCs actually explain to the others what they did. Like everybody shares a bit of what they did great. Either sales or communication or making budget or making some events, and that way it's going to help everybody.
I think it's really important because I could take a lot out of it for my LC. For example, how they have cooperation with university, and also how they do the GCT's recruitment in this semester. And it's also important that we do it in the country as well, not only international, but we also should share the communication. What I want to take back is the cooperation with university, because in Vienna, at least at main university, we don't have that good connection to university, and I got out how the other LCs approach university and how they really cooperate with them and what they offer them and what they give them.
What I learned from day 2, first of all, it's a kind of attitude of focusing on the positive things, because a lot of times if we just focus on the negative things and try to eliminate those negative factors, actually we are wasting our resources and just bringing them to the normal level. Instead, what we could do is focus on the positive things and then take it to the next level, which will make our work more efficient, and then we will benefit the most out of it. The second learning point is we should really use our resources to the maximum level. For example, in terms of alumni network, we have a huge network of alumni, which in our case, I'm from Finland, that are not utilized very well actually. I just feel through this session, I realized not only alumni, that for example university and just the people, the friends around us, they are just great resources actually to promote ISEC, and then we can include them in our circle and then to fix our
From day
work.
2, the thing that the key point that I took that was the most important was how to implement an LC culture. The FACIT the key point that I took for learning, it was about LC culture and how to implement the LC culture that we want to, even if it's more professional, more funniest. They made us think if the teams are working with a purpose, and we should ask ourselves if for whom they are working and for what, and if they are result oriented, and also if we are developing members. That was the thing that I think that was most important. And the message that I took was that you should spread the message that you should choose your own battles and work and improve on it.
That you have to adjust your leadership style to the different situations. So you can't be all the time a commanding leader or a coaching leader. You should really adjust it for the needs of the situation in your team. And also the win-win situation, how you get cooperation with university or other LCs, that both of you have a benefit from that. And also how to communicate ISEC when you talk to friends or teachers, that you're always an ambassador of ISEC, no matter what you say, but when you mention ISEC, it's always you're somehow representing it. And
I got a lot of ideas from that today about the MC approach, because I think some weaker LCs first should really send people to international conferences, but they may not have the fund to do that. So MC should really, like in any country, allocate some funds to sponsor people that want to go to international conferences from weaker LCs, so that they really have a chance to grow as well. And in any other projects, I think members really have to talk more with their current MC, because I'm sure they would have so much like input to share with them from that conference. I want to talk with the people of my MC, and everybody should do that, because they were not here and they could not learn what we learned.
Yesterday I also really like the leadership session, which kind of makes me think about my own leadership style. So what style actually I am in, or which style that I have. So I find kind of the direction of my leadership style, and at the same time I learned actually whatever leadership that I have, or I have the strengths in, actually it's always kind of adjusted to a situation. Besides that, one very powerful session yesterday, it was about stepping into different years, into the future, and then step in the past. That was really powerful and emotional, because it really kind of makes us think concretely of what we will do, what we will achieve, what is our big dream, and did we lose our big dream already, or are we on the way of pursuing our future to chase that dream? And also when we look into past, and then I think everybody has been through a lot to become the person who we are. We should all be very proud of that, and at the same time, I think based on the past, we build our future. So the session connect all the past, the current, and the future, our dream, our experience all together. So it was very.
So for the last day, I was in one of the sessions, and there's one line that stuck out for me, especially in this fish video, that is spelled F-I-S-H, fish. Was the concept that one guy said in the video is you could wake up in the day and you could choose to be angry or cranky or upset or whatever else, or you could choose to be happy. And his concept was, why do you wake up and choose to be cranky? So his approach was, each day he wakes up and he takes the active decision that today's going to be a good day. For me, that was a cool concept, because off the time I don't necessarily do that. So it was a line that stuck. So Charles, how was your night last night?
It was the worst hangover night of all the life. Like in Vegas when they get up and where the fuck I am. That's that.